Good morning, guys. Well, I say good morning even though it is clearly not morning. I was up this morning again super early, the crack of dawn with the kids to get up with them with school. Literally the crack of dawn because Gracie's up at like 5 something before the sun comes up. And I was up with them early this morning, and then Evie woke up, and so I wanted to lay back down with him because I didn't want him to get up that early because he went to bed so late. But guess what, guys? Everett peed my bed last night. So I'm now washing my sheets, but our washing machine is like broken, and I don't understand why because this is a brand new washing machine. I don't know what we do in this family to all of our appliances, but we just have bad luck with our appliances. This is a brand new washing machine. We actually purchased it a little after we lived here, so it's probably about 2 years old. I mean, not like brand new this year, but brand new according to appliances. And it's not working, it's not draining the water at all. So every time I like take my wash out, there's like so much water in there. But it's also not cleaning them too, because when I take out the clothing, they will still be dry in some spots. And like there's detergent. I am. And there's detergent on the clothing too. So yeah, long story short, I'm washing my sheets in the bathtub. Happy Friday. Guess what I got in the mail today? It's the longest in the world. I'm so excited. It's my Stitch Fix. I love getting my Stitch Fix. It has now moved from my second favorite box up into my top favorite box since HelloFresh got bumped the hell out of here. Anyway, it is already 4:30 in the afternoon. I feel like it is about 10:30 in the morning because I'm about to tell you a really shameful thing right now, but I have been up the past couple nights a lot in the middle of the night, and then I was going to bed kind of late. Like last night I went to bed around 1 and I woke up with Gracie at around 6 o'clock in the morning. So my body has just been really tired, and I've been doing this for like the past couple days. I've been really tired. So this morning I was up with Gracie and Everett woke up, so actually Everett peed the bed. Oh yeah, you guys knew that, I already told you that. I had to change everything and then lay him back down because there was no way in hell I was gonna have Everett wake up at 6:30 in the morning. What I decided to do was just kind of like lay back down and get him back to sleep. And then Maverick came into my room and he was like, it's raining outside, can you drive me to school? So I had to get everyone up and then drive him to school. So then I came back and I tried to lay Evie back down and he fell asleep. Surprisingly, Evie fell back to sleep. Once he fell back to sleep, I decided to lay down with him and we both fell back to sleep, and we slept until a little after 10, I think. But that's not all, you guys. I got him up and I let him go on my computer to watch a couple videos. And while he was on the computer, I laid my butt back down and went back to sleep till like 11. Anyway, I got some sleep, so my day just went by so fast. And it's a rainy, crappy, cold day. The other day it was literally 70 degrees out and it was beautiful and we were all outside and Evie was jumping in the lake, and I'm not even kidding you. I'll insert a picture. He was in the lake. And today it's like freezing, probably literally freezing, and it's just yucky out. And this weather has just gotten me like blah. So it is Friday today, and I don't really have, oh my god, the boys are fighting so bad over this video game. Like, I have like this love-hate relationship with this video game because I love it. I love it because it keeps them busy. But then I hate it because it causes this. like so many videos, you guys, so many videos that I haven't done. I recorded them, but I just haven't done them yet. And I just don't know what to do about it, because sometimes like when stuff like this happens, like I really wish they would stop fighting. Basically, like when my life gets super busy and the kids get sick, or there's holidays or anything that happens where I get, you know, like I have to take care of things, what ends up happening is all my stuff, like my YouTube and, you know, even simple stuff like food shopping, everything gets like pushed to the side, and then I'm like really backed up, and that's how my YouTube is right now, and my food shopping, because I gotta go food shopping tonight too. But I have like so many videos right now. Like I did my BoxyCharm, I did like an entire week of vlogs like I told you guys, and even more. Hold on a second, I'm gonna kill these kids. Oh my god, the boys just fought so bad. I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired of hearing them fight right now. I'm just about to like take this whole game away. Oh my god, now my cats are fighting. Like what in the heck is happening to my house today? I think it's this weather. I think it's Friday. Hello, stop! So how are you guys doing today? Anyway, I am really, really hungry. I don't think I've even eaten yet today, except for some bites of some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. So I'm gonna go ahead and make myself my oatmeal. And I think that Lisa, I might be wrong, but I think Lisa, you asked for the recipe for the oatmeal. So guess what, girl? Today's your lucky day. I'm gonna go ahead and make it, and while I make it, I'm gonna go show you how to do it, or basically just what I use, because it's really not that difficult. But I must really love you, because I don't really tell anybody this recipe, because that's how much it's so good that I don't really want anyone else to make it, because I don't want anyone else to claim it as their own. All right, what you're going to need is Quaker oats, the old-fashioned oats. Don't get any of those like quick oats or anything like that. I use the old-fashioned oatmeal. If you want to keep it like a vegan meal, you can, and all you need is almond milk or whatever else you use in place of milk. I usually use almond milk actually, but surprise, I'm out. So I am going to use milk, but this is lactate, so it doesn't have the lactose in it. You're gonna need the oats, you're gonna need some form of milk or almond milk. Oh, you're gonna need brown sugar. I really do believe that brown sugar is key. I like it way more than regular sugar. It is not the same with regular sugar. You're going to need some vanilla extract. You don't always need vanilla extract if you use vanilla almond milk. It's kind of similar, except for I really like the taste of vanilla extract a lot. So I happen to use it regardless if I have almond or vanilla almond milk or not. And then this is my key ingredient, my little secret ingredient. Banana. And the reason why is this makes your oatmeal so good. You can also use apples if you want. You can use blueberries. You can basically use any fruit that you want. I just happen to really like the banana. I like the consistency. I like the way it kind of smushes into the oatmeal. And I love bananas, period. Like they're just, I have made it with blueberries, but blueberries are almost a little bitter, I think, even though I love blueberries. Just in this oatmeal meal, I really like the way the banana tastes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So what I basically do is I make the 2 servings right here. And it is 1 cup of oats and 1 3/4 cups of water or milk. And what I do with that is I use the 1 cup of milk, and then the 3/4 or 3/4 I use water. Because I don't want to use just water because I like the creaminess of milk, but I don't want to just use up all my milk. So I save 3/4 cup. I don't know, I'm ridiculous. I feel like I'm saving by using the 3/4 cup of water. So then you're gonna put it on like a slow boil. You're gonna heat it up, but remember, if you don't know this, I'm gonna let you know, milk burns very fast. So you have to, if you're gonna use milk on the stove at all, even if it's a combination of milk with water, you have to watch because it will burn and it will overflow. And not only does that suck because you take away your milk from your cooking, but it also makes a really big mess, and milk is actually really hard to clean up off of a stove. Yes, I'm making my oatmeal. See you guys, everybody loves my oatmeal. Yes, you can have some. I'm actually making a video of how to make my oatmeal. I'm giving up my recipe. Girl, I know. As your water and milk start to boil, if you use milk, do not let it boil. Like once it starts to kind of, you'll hear it like start, a slow kind of like bloop, bloop, bloop. Once you see that, then you want to pour in your oats. If you're using water, then you can bring it to a boil, but if you're using milk, remember, do not let it boil, because if you do, it'll burn.
Are you making like its own video?
No, I'm just putting this in a vlog, but I already have been videotaping for 12 minutes now because the kids kept fighting. All right, so once your water, milk, whatever starts to boil, I don't know why I just made that face. I just made a really weird face. But anyway, once your water and milk start to boil, you want to get your oats, and you are going to add in, well, I'm going to be adding in a cup. It all depends on how much you're going to make, but for the 2 servings, you add in 1 cup of oats. You guys see, this is what I'm talking about. You see, that's boiling. Do not let it go any more than that. And then you are going to take your oats, and you're just going to sprinkle them in here. And then once you sprinkle them in, this is key, you guys. This is super, super, super important. Turn it down pretty much as low as your stove can go, because you want these to cook slowly. You do not want, you basically want your oatmeal to be like mushy. You don't want your oatmeal to be hard or crunchy. And if it is turned up too high and it cooks the liquid out too fast, it won't have time, the oats don't have time to like get soaked up with all the liquids and stuff. So after you put your oats in and you turn the heat down, then you're gonna take a banana, and usually I use like the old ones that I put in the freezer for a while, but I don't have any of those yet. So I'm just gonna take a fresh banana, and you're gonna take it and you're just basically gonna break it up into little pieces and drop it all into the oatmeal. Like literally, like, I mean, I just smushed them up and then just drop them into the oatmeal like this. I mean, you could use a knife and like do it like the fancy way, but it doesn't matter. And once you like break up the little pieces, you see them in here. So you just kind of want to push them around in the oatmeal so that they start to just like slowly cook with the oatmeal. So you basically let this cook for, I don't know, about 10 minutes, I guess. Hold on, let me see. What does it say on here? It says 5 minutes on here. I guess 5 minutes. Basically, what is this? Basically, you just want to kind of watch it in here. You just want to let it cook very slowly, and as the liquid starts to disappear, you know it's pretty much done. So I'm going to leave it on here for like 5, 7, 10 minutes, whatever, whenever it's done, and I will show you what to do next. Alright guys, so I let it cook for about half the time so far, and what I do now is, you can see that it's been cooking. I mean, I think I let it cook for about 5 minutes now. So what I do now is I basically come in with something, I come in with something like this. It's like a potato masher or whatever, and I kind of just like mash up everything together. Like all those banana pieces and just everything smushed together. And the reason why I like to cook it for so long is because I have it turned down so low that it just takes a while. I like to cook it super, super, super slow. And I swear that really helps and it makes such a difference. All right, and now is when I come in with the vanilla extract, and I just pour a little bit in. I mean, everyone has their own preference on how much they like. I like, you know, a little bit. And then I'll let it cook for probably about like three more minutes or so. But you can see it's starting to get done. I was not recording. I wonder about that all the time, Gracie. There's sometimes
video at school, and I'm like, hey, Katie, you want to watch this video with me? I'm like, I'm in it. She's like, sure. And I'm like, guess what?
Gracie, I'm not even kidding. There are some times where I do like a quick run through of my video, and then I wonder, like, probably water. I wonder, I'm like, what if I just forgot to watch? Like, cause I zoomed through thinking there was nothing bad in there, and then I post it and I don't watch it right away, and then I watch it later on that night after like I had like 45 views, which is, you know, huge for me. And it's like me, like my boob falls out of my shirt or something. Alright guys, so my oatmeal, or the oatmeal, is just about done. Actually, it is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And this is basically what you want your oatmeal to look like when it's done. You want it to look like this, like nice and smushy and like, yeah, just like that. So now once you get your oatmeal to that consistency, this is when you have the choice of how you want to sweeten it. I like to use brown sugar, but I will tell you that adding a banana and adding the vanilla extract already makes it sweet. It's got a sweet, definitely got a sweet taste to it. In fact, you could probably eat it just the way it is. If you're not a fan of sweetening things, you could definitely eat it just as it is. But I like my oatmeal to basically taste like a dessert. So I will add brown sugar, and then again, if you want to keep it vegan, or if you just like almond milk, you can add almond milk just to kind of make it a little bit more, just so you can make it a little bit more like creamy, I guess. But I like to add half and half. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and make mine, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the very end. So this is what it looks like, guys. So I just added a little bit of half and half, which I know is disgusting. Whatever, I like it that way. And I added some brown sugar. So there you guys go. That is my recipe for oatmeal. One more time, I just want to let you guys know the key is definitely cooking it as slow as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat it, and then I'll be back. You know what I've noticed about my skin, like recently? I have been getting these really weird dark under eye spots right there, and I've been noticing them in like every one of my videos. I don't get it. They're so dark, just like right there and right there. I mean, it's, you guys can see it, I know you can. I think that's from like a lack of sleep, because I never really had that before. Oh, by the way, I ate all of my oatmeal. I shared a little bit with Evie, but Gracie's friend showed up right at the time that the oatmeal was done, so she didn't want to like eat in front of her friend right as soon as her friend got here. So she didn't eat her oatmeal, so I ate most of it. And then I shared a little bit with Evie because Evie wanted some. So it was delicious. It was so good. Oh my god. I have to go food shopping, and I just don't have any desire to go at all. I never do, but I'm out of laundry detergent. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to go finish washing my sheets. They're still in the bathtub. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go switch the laundry before Gracie's friend has to use the bathroom and sees that there's like sheets in the tub. It's kind of embarrassing. And yeah, Well, the boys fought until they ended up losing the game. Like, meaning they are not allowed to play it anymore. So, Evie's in my room, you and Everett. So Everett is in my room watching, no, that's not what I said. Everett's in my room watching that new show, Blurt or whatever it's called. And Maverick is down in the kitchen watching it. Let me just tell you something real quick. I have to feed the dogs real quick, so while I'm down here, I'm just gonna tell you guys that, I don't know, actually, that's kind of dangerous. Who took it off?
I don't know, but I know it's like,
Gracie, where's the dog's collar? So a few weeks ago, I decided to do like a little bit of like a switch around with the house, because we have, come here Willow, we have this front room right here. And if you go back through a bunch of my other videos, you'll see how this room has been changed around so many different times. What, Mav? You look like Ubi, just a human-sized Ubi. Anyway, so we've had this room right here changed around, I don't know how many times, tons of times. And the problem that I found with this room constantly was it revolved around the television. So you could only move this room around certain ways according to where you could put the TV, and there are only two spots you could put the TV. One was on this wall, and one would be somewhere on this wall, I guess. But the problem is this is like our front door right here. So you walk right here, and then you walk into this front room. And I really didn't want the kids hanging out in this front room because they just trashed it all the time, and they made it look like a big junk mess, and that's the first room that you would see. So I tried to get them to hang out in the playroom, but they wouldn't. They would always just, for some reason, they would always just come out and hang out in this room. So over the past few years, I changed it around a bunch of times, but I only had two places, like I said, I only had two places to put the TV, and I never liked the way this room was set up, ever. I just didn't like it. It didn't feel like a room. Let me show you the angle of this room. So, like I said, here's our front door. So you walk in, and this is like the first thing that you see right here. And I always had the couch on this side. No, I always had the couch on this side and the TV here, which it didn't look bad or anything, but as you can see, we only have one window here. So the couch like blocked most of our light coming in, which was just kind of irritating. And then this wall is just kind of like so big just for one television. I don't know, it just never felt right to me. So at Christmas time, I decided to move the couch on this side where we actually had our window open, but then again, where do you put the television? So I kind of crammed it in right there, thinking like, okay, that's doable. Then we had to move it down even further this way because like our Christmas tree went there. But again, after Christmas ended and I looked at this room, I absolutely hated the way it was set up. Then I went to my mom's house, and I was talking to my mom about how, like, because my mom and I have like the same way of like decorating. It's just like this feeling that you get when a room isn't the way you want it. Like when a room doesn't feel right, you just can't stop thinking about it, and then you get this idea of what you want and you get it done like that. Like you can wake up in the middle of the night sometimes. I mean, I literally have had myself get up out of sleep or wake up super early or not be able to fall asleep because I was thinking about how I wanted to decorate a room. I was talking to my mom one day and she was like, Manda, why don't you take the television out of that family room? And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could, which is what I kind of wanted to do in the first place, but I was like, you know, I don't want to just take a TV out and then just like lose one television in the house, because, you know, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, taking it out of here would be okay, but then I don't know, I had a feeling that they would end up just being in my bedroom all the time if I took the TV out of here, because they're not going to always go in the playroom, which I don't understand because the playroom is amazing. It's off the side of our house. It's like all the way back there. Like, it's not near anybody. You could have this whole room. I redid it last year. It's an amazing room. whatever. I was like, I don't know if I just want to move the TV out of there, but I do. I just don't know if I want to lose the TV. She was like, well, why don't you put the TV in the kitchen? That shocked me, like, more than you guys will ever understand, because my mom has never suggested putting a television in the kitchen ever, because, you know, like rules when you eat dinner and stuff, you're supposed to sit at the kitchen table and not be interrupted, and you're certainly not supposed to watch TV when you eat dinner and all those other things. But she was like, man, number one, you're by yourself, so you don't have to turn it on when you eat, but like it might keep the kids like at the kitchen table or just like focused towards the kitchen a little bit more. And then she was like, also when you're cooking and stuff, like wouldn't it be great to have the TV in there? And then not only that, but now you're not losing that TV that you take out of the family room. And I was like, that is the best idea ever. So I am taking the TV out of this room, but I'm not just losing it, I'm putting it in a room that I can watch it now while I cook. I just thought that was like the best idea. So like while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing the dishes, I actually have a television to watch. The funny thing is though, you guys, that we actually still use this room a lot. The kids will come in here and will play games, or they'll actually read, do their homework, they'll go on their phones in this room. But my kids are so damn stubborn that instead of going all the way back there into the playroom where they have couches and futons and carpets and every toy you could ever imagine back there, and a television, piano, everything that you would want in a playroom, they have now started pulling up chairs in the kitchen to watch television. I'm gonna feed my dogs. They are letting me know that it's way past their dinner time. Come on. Yeah, they're obnoxious at dinner time. Well, they're obnoxious at dinner time, and when it's past dinner time, I don't even know the word for it. Is that you, Willow? Are you super obnoxious? Are you super? Let me see. Let me. Oh, thank you for those kisses. Thank you. Come here, Nikis. Come here. Come here, Nico. Come here. Oh, you growling at Willow. Look at my old man. Look at this old man. Nico, you're so cute. Who's hungry? Yay! Oh, I'm so excited! It is 9:45 and everyone's still awake. So I'm going to, okay. I'm gonna wash my face real fast. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on the mask again, because I really liked the mask that Gracie got from Amazon, like that clay mask. I really like it a lot. I actually felt like it worked really well on my skin, and I don't know, my skin just needs like a mask. And then I'm gonna work on a couple videos, and then I'm gonna get into bed, because I'm like I don't know, I'm just like drained. Not tired, I got plenty of sleep. I don't know. Some days like you just feel that way, I guess. I don't know. So I got the mask. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it, and then I'm gonna go put it on and enjoy the pulsating mask. All right, I put the mask on, and for some reason, this mask went on a lot like smoother than the one that I put on the other day, and it could be because I mixed it with apple cider vinegar instead. Because as soon as I poured the apple cider vinegar in, it was like bubbling, it like made it bubble. But I love this mask. This is like my favorite mask ever. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the tightness of it. I love, actually like the process of making it. I think it's fun. And afterwards, my skin looks so glowy. Like it looks amazing. It's just, you can really feel this stuff work. So I just took the mask off my face, and my face is like so red. Oh my god, I look like I have a sunburn with 2 black eyes. I have no idea what these dark under eyes are. I mean, I guess this is just from me being really tired, but I look horrible right now. I mean, it is really bad lighting, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go snuggle in for bed. I need to find some good TV shows to watch. At nighttime, I love to fall asleep to like my murder mysteries. Like I literally just put on like the ID Discovery Channel and will watch whatever is on there. Mostly because I can't, like when I fall asleep, I have this like really bad problem. I can't fall asleep if anything is like too exciting on. Like I will watch the entire thing. It gets my brain too stimulated, and I don't know why. Some people are really affected by these murder shows, but I'm just not. Like I find them good, but there's something soothing about the way all the stories are told. They're kind of always like quiet, and like the voices are like quiet, and then even the commercials are quiet. I know that sounds really kind of crazy, but I find like the murder shows and the murder channels like soothing before bed. So I usually just like watch them before I go to bed, and I don't know, who am I kidding? I watch them all day too, but still right before I go to bed, I love to watch the ID Discovery Channel. And let me tell you, when I lived in Germany and we had like 2 channels, I missed watching stuff like this. I missed Netflix. I missed all those things so much. So just be grateful for all the channels and all the different ways we can watch TV in the States, because a lot of people can't do that. So I kind of feel spoiled now, because like I will like watch my show at nighttime and then record shows and have Netflix and Hulu and YouTube and all these things, and I will still complain that there's nothing on. But anyway, I need a new show to watch, just like a new, kind of like a new series to get into. I need some ideas. I just finished Black Mirror. Well, actually I finished Black Mirror like the day after it came out. I couldn't believe that it was out. I was so excited. I watched the first 3 seasons like a year and a half ago. And when I found out that there was a new season, I literally could not believe it. I watched all the shows in like 2 nights. Not even kidding. We were so excited. I've also been really into watching what's it called? The Twilight Zone. That is such a good show, and another good show to fall asleep to, because it's like not real loud and crazy. But if you have never watched The Twilight Zone, I would so suggest it. Those shows are crazy, but I need a new show to get into. We were watching Shameless for a while, like last year. I got so into it, and then something happened and we all stopped watching it, so I have to catch up on Shameless because I'm kind of behind. But yeah, so suggestions on TV shows. My sheets, they smell so good. My sheets are all washed. I did that all by hand. I'm pretty proud of myself. But I just have to put them back on my bed. And unfortunately my mattress topper, my mattress cover, is still in the wash. And well, it's not in the wash, it's in the dryer now, and it's not gonna be ready anytime soon. So I'm kind of nervous because I don't want Evie to sleep in my bed and then pee the bed without the mattress topper. That would be like a horrible thing. That would be horrible. Like I couldn't even imagine that, because my mattress is brand new and it's like a it's like one big squishy pillow. It's, I don't know how to explain it. There's no springs involved. It's just literally like one of these things. So if he were to pee in that, can you imagine? It would just like soak it up. Sweet sleep. Oh. Night night. Yawning.
Yes. Boom-a-key, a boom boom boom-a-key, a boom, Frankie.
Say goodnight to everybody. Say goodnight.
Good night, Frankie. Frankie did photos. Oh my God.
Frankie's photobombing. Say hi. What, Frankie? Get out of the way. It's just me and Evie. What? Frankie, you're right. tiny. Frankie. That's a little inappropriate. Frankie, get your tail. Frankie. Frankie, okay, sit over there. Frankie. Frankie, go away. Frankie. Frankie. Stop, Frankie. Frankie, stop. Frankie, are you dancing? Okay, go to bed. Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
We'll see you guys in the morning. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Say bye, Abby.
Bye.
Bye.